Hey, what's up, everyone? This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't base anything I say off these videos. I'm just doing it for pure entertainment purposes only. Make your own financial decisions. Don't trust me for those things. Anyways, talking about AMC, had a quick thought run through my head. Something that a lot of people don't talk about, and a lot of people are always, how is AMC? This is a hype. This is me pretending I'm someone else. Okay, they're saying, how did AMC stretch it out this far? How have they kicked the can down the road this far? How have hedge funds or people who are shorting it or whoever is the other side in this stock? How have they kicked the can down the road this far? Now, if you followed along AMC for as long as I have, most of you already know you've got, hypothetically, in my opinion, market manipulation. And there's no factual evidence behind this, so I can't say that for certain. Just a theory, a thought, and it might not be. But hey, a lot of people think, and I've overheard, and I've thought myself, maybe this is a thing where, and a lot of people already know this, so it's going to sound stupid because you already know, but suppressing buy orders. This is for new people. If you buy a share of AMC, it goes through your broker, and it never makes it to the New York Stock Exchange. It never shows the buy because they put it in a legal name for this is called the dark pool. They put the share in the dark pool, and it just sits there for a long time. Maybe they rotate it out here and there. But, a lot of people would think that maybe it's not moving correctly because there's a conflict of interest. The same person shorting this, or not the same person, the same entity is benefiting from it going lower, is the same entity that controls the market price. So you buy a share, it goes into a dark pool, it's never released to the New York Stock Exchange. Someone else sells 10 shares, and they release that to the New York Stock Exchange, and that's how the price is able to be maneuvered. And like I said, all hypothetical. So that in the beginning, what was going on, synthetic shares were being reprinted, shorten it just because they never thought anything would happen. And like I said, I'm not for certain on this. Don't take what I say with a grain of salt. Next, going forward, we moved into reverse split territory. We're going to skip ape, all that. There's a lot. I don't have enough time on my recording. I have like 7 minutes left. That was a whole nother thing. I'll come back with another video there. But I'm jumping up to the reverse split. And people were saying, well, how did they kick the can down the road from the reverse split? Really, in my opinion, it genuinely was a divide and conquer technique. Where are all the YouTubers that were so upset about it? They're gone. They've vanished. They got people upset. They got them riled up, pumped up, talking about Adam Aaron being a crook, talking about AMC and how they manipulated people and how their CEOs are making money and no one else is. So you go through the reverse split, and all these people are fired up. They sell their shares. You're coming in on the other end of the reverse split, and now you still got the same thing. But all the people that sold, they're releasing those sell orders. All the people that are still buying, and all the ape and everything that combined back in, it gets suppressed. Probably the majority of it gets suppressed in a dark pool. Some gets released, as it is. And every once in a while, you'll see the price pop. And I believe at that point is when they release some of the buy orders, just to let it, it's like when you got when you're boiling noodles for macaroni and cheese. If you don't, take the lid off and turn the heat down once in a while, it boils over. And when it boils over, they get in trouble. That's not what they don't want it to boil over. Hypothetically speaking, again, no factual evidence behind this. It's just my conspiracy theory. Call it what you want. But after, there was so much division. You got YouTubers fighting each other, talking trash to each other. And they got a lot of people to act like sheep and follow what they said instead of doing their own due diligence, instead of doing their own research and forming their own opinion. They took what someone said, like in the media. The media can take parts of what people say and make it seem very wrong, fake news type shit, So once we get down to that, the division was created, people are selling, it makes a mass lump that they are able to release as far as sell orders. And that's what I believe happened. There's other things in play. There's a lot of moving parts to this. It's not only that. There's a lot of things, but I would like to point out that at some point or another, there was tons of division. There still is. Now there's people that are just totally against it, totally against the company, totally against the stock. And that was stemmed from, psychological warfare type tactics. I don't know if warfare is the right word. Psychological tactics. And a lot of people fell for it. And maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But I'm going to continue to buy and hold because I believe that only time will reveal this. One of these days it's going to pop, in my opinion. One of these days it'll at least come to where I believe it should be fundamentally. Even if you take the squeeze out of the factor and all these synthetics, if they've covered and cleared them, whatever, at some point the stock's still going to rise. But I believe that's how we've gotten where we're at. I believe that's why we, are seeing the price low as it is, even after all the things, all the movies, all the success that the company is bringing, all the debt that's being paid off. It really comes down to probably half of the reason why we are where we're at this price point is because of FUD. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt about this stock that has been spread. I'm telling you right now, a lot of the YouTubers that were, not just YouTubers, but people on Reddit boards, on Facebook, on Twitter, a lot of the people that were spreading that division, they're not out there no more. They've disappeared. They'll come back once they need to, And the fact of the matter is, one small fund, I believe, I don't know if it was a fund, whatever, was busted for hiring 1,700 people to come out there and spread FUD. And you got to believe that I got to believe that you don't got to do anything. I believe that a big fund or someone that's doing something wrong is willing to spend that money to have people spread division, divide and conquer. It's literally one of the oldest techniques in the book, and it works if you let it. But I do think that in due time, this thing will still give me what I want out of it. So worst case scenario, it just educates me on the market, and I learn. But that's why I think we are where we are. I got to jump off. I'm running out of time. Have a good day. Be blessed. I probably forgot something. I'll come back with another video later. Peace.